Alright, so the only ones I can do on this planet now would be to talk to Kelton and also the main mission. And I think when I get to the main mission and add the piece to the puzzle, I think we'll call it and save some for tomorrow, some for next time. How much you want to bet he's going to talk to me about how the dude got a higher position because I deleted his files and everything?
Oh, I was hoping we might run into one another again. Your timing is most fortuitous. I'm on the verge of something, but I don't quite have all the information I need. You have no idea. Of course, now that I understand more about what's going on, it seems plain as... The tertiary trunks have also liquefied their interiors, but they're not vibrating. I thought perhaps it was some sort of defect, but it's much simpler. They're listening. It means it is ready to reproduce. I believe this tree is sending vibrations out over massive distances and as of yet, there's been no response. I suspect that will nudge. We're continuing to see an increase in the strength and frequency of the vibrations. I don't know how much more significant it'll become. If there's no response, the tree may vibrate itself and some nearby portion of the city to destruction. Now, as of yet, there has been no response, and clearly none of the nearby individuals are a correct match. While it can't be ruled out that the intended recipient of these messages was cut down during the city's expansion, there is one other possibility. Over 100 years ago, the United Colonies and the Freestar Collective emerged from the Narian War. As a gesture of peace and goodwill, a near-literal olive branch, one of the trees from New Atlantis, was offered to the leaders of Aquila City. Nice. Short-sighted and ill. Of course, you can't just uproot a native species and plunk it down on some other planet in a totally different environment, and it's clearly no
totally different environment.
Consulted ahead of time. The end result was wholly predictable. The tree died within a few short.
The tree died within a few short years. Yep. So that's a dead end. Pardon the pun.
Clever, but no, not necessarily. The tree died, yes, but branches were kept. At least one still If I had that branch,
so I could get
DNA
the branch.
samples, and then using various data, we could then broadcast
so the
that
trees
response
are shaking.
and hopefully
like,
calm down our friend here.
Yeah, I'll be back as soon as I can.
The museum in Aquila City is under the supervision of one. I don't know anything about her, but hopefully she'll be willing to listen to. All right, off you go.
Late bloomer. Speak to Kessler. Alright, the lodge is somewhere up here, right? And is late bloomer, just to check, is late bloomer in the activity? Oh no, it's an actual, miscellaneous, that's what it is. I was gonna say, what exactly does that word mean again? MISC. I was gonna say, is that a minuscule mission? No, that doesn't make any sense. Nah, miscellaneous. Alright.
I am at your service, Captain.
We have it.
Is history.
Go ahead. Do the honors.
Look at this.
Alright. Without further ado, guys, this is our fourth piece.
It fits. Energy spiked a bit, but it's restabilized.
Is there anything new showing up?
No, it's the same as before. There's a massive output as the artifact is added, then it harmonizes. Like it's waiting for the others.
That's speculation, but I think you're right. We need more. Here. You've earned this. Welcome to Constellation. As a full member this time.
I am now a full member! And I got a calibrated Constellation uniform. I expected champagne. Nah, I'm not gonna say that.
We're going to do great things together. All of us.
Oh,
By
she
the
liked
way,
that. Good.
How would you like to keep traveling together? I'm not sitting behind my desk for this.
Ugh.
These artifacts are a new chapter for Constellation, and I'm going to be out there for it. And I want you out there as well. You got results. I need someone like you watching my back. All right. We've got a few more leads we should talk about. First,
She loved
there's
that.
an expedition that Samco has been putting together. It's in Freestar Collective Space, and he knows it inside and out. There's also the Eye, our star station in orbit. About time for you to meet Vladimir. He's been hard at work tracking down more anomalies. And last but not least, Noel. Have we heard anything from Barrett yet?
A courier from Argos Extractors came by to let us know they're packing up the operation on Vectera. But that's it, no other word.
That's not good. We should get over there and check on Barrett in person.
9,500 credits. Yeah, so I was just about to say, I wonder if all these people are like future companions I can get, like Barrett, Samco, and Vladimir. Because I imagine most of my companions would come from
Your mom
Constellation.
We had a nice chat. She left this note for you.
Note from Mom. Oh, there it is. Oh no, that's not it. Oh, there it is. Dearest Milk, I was going through our storage unit the other day and I came across something that made me think of you. I know you're important, I know you're busy, but I'd really like if you visited.
I cannot wait to meet him. It's been ages since Constellation has had someone new. I wonder what he's like.
Koroko,
Just
Samco.
go,
Oh,
Sam.
Samco.
Being interrogated by a kid ain't exactly the best way to make a first impression.
I'll limit it to the really important stuff, Dad.
Yo, this
This
guy
does
looks
not
like a
bode well.
companion I could fuck with.
And you
Not in
must
that
be
way.
the latest
Not in
poor
that
fool
way.
to get dragged into our dysfunctional little family.
One more time, I just want to make it clear. Not in that way. I did not mean fuck with him in that way. I meant he could be my companion, my bro, my partner, but not in that way.
Whoa. I know a few dark sides of the Aquila Moons, but if you're looking for deep history lessons, well, I'm gonna fall asleep before you do.
Trust me. Don't encourage him. Koroko, by the way. Hi.
Hi. Never heard of that before.
It helps to have a good teacher. Dad, don't let it go to your head.
Sam? Not let it go to his head.
A compliment from little Cora. And it's not even my birthday. Now, let's talk business. Sarah tell you about the expedition?
I mean, a little bit. Yeah, only that it's
Sure
in
enough.
free star
That's where we're
space.
heading. The three of us are heading to Aquila, first settled planet of the Freestar Collective, and, not coincidentally, the home of their capital, Aquila City. We'll land in the city's spaceports, but the frontier's our goal. It's rough country. Spawned a lot of stories. And I got a lead on a tale that makes me think one thing. Artifact. Okay. We'll meet you on board your ship. Talk more when we get there. Once we land on Aquila, it's gonna be you and me. So if you want to do any freewheeling before then, Cora and I will just be riding passenger.
Alright, so those two are gonna join up on my ship, and it's gonna be a full ship. Kinda. They're not really gonna be crew, they're just gonna be passengers, but same thing. Boba Alien 2. I need Membrane and Aromatic. And I would get XP gain and all that. Oh! Alien T gives me XP gain.
Wow, I'm impressed.
If I get one more, I can get the research up, but... Oh yeah, now that I think about it, I don't think any other... I mean, this is my bad. I don't think any other types of manufacturing is up here. Maybe like a
I hope you
spare.
are satisfied with the
Oh my gosh, you're so loud. I was gonna say maybe the spare pharmaceutical unit, but modified lawbringer. Oh, I could put on a. I put on a compensator. There we go. Research methods complete. So I think when I level it up, it'll just make it so that I just get more spontaneous, something like that. Resources required to craft items and complete. Oh, okay. It's just reduced again, and then reduced again, and then sudden developments are twice as common. Furious Equinox. I mean, wouldn't that technically be better than the... Well, I don't know if it would be better than the one I have, because... I mean, it does do the same damage. It does better damage while I'm aiming, plus it does even more damage against aliens. But with the Furious, it consecutive hits deal more damage. I think I'll let it slide for now, only because, whatchamacallit, plus I can play with way more the modifiers with that one. Yeah. Honestly, I don't think I'm really going to be using a melee weapon, now that I think about it, at all. Just so I can get this up in there, I'll just boop. Alright, so... Alright, before I sign off, let me double check. Okay. 43 strong mag, 27 caliber, 15.25. 6.5, 777, 50 cal. Light fuse, 7.5 as opposed to 6.5. 3K V laser, 11 milliliter, and cutter. Okay, so I have all these different weaponries at my disposal with the med pack and the cutter. I mean, if I did come across another weapon type that I don't have, then I'll just whatchamacallit, then I'll just do something about it, like I'll just take off the cutter so that I can so that I can because whenever I pull out the scanner, it makes me pull it out, you know what I mean? So I don't necessarily need to have it equipped. Alright, how about we finish this off just by... because I don't think there's any other missions. Oh my goodness, I forgot there are quite a few missions. Return to Vectera, which is, I guess, where Barrett was. Yeah, just about all of these are on different. Yeah, there's no more here. Fast travel to my ship. So there should be Sarah, Sam, the daughter I think is Cora, but with a C, and then Marika. But I just want to check real quick. Just want to make sure that's what we're dealing with here on this here fine vessel. Yes, it is. We got to get a bigger ship. This is just... we are booked. Okay, let's check, see if we can't finish up anything here. Oh, we can. Performance enhancement. Learn how to create amp and red trench. So Argon I have. And I have 2 metabolic agents. But I wasn't lucky enough to get the spontaneous. Okay, Old Earth cuisine. I got a red meat. Sudden development. One red meat. Okay, so that completes it. And bread. Okay, so I need 1 bread and 1 cheese, and then I can learn how to prepare Reuben and meatloaf. Mixology, I have spices. I need 1 more aromatic. Decoration, structural, and ornament. So I have now created how to construct additional furniture and decorations at outposts. And then decoration 2 is additional furniture. So like, I guess this is what I've discovered, and then that's what I discover in the next one, but it's blocked until I get outpost engineering. Helmet mod, I don't have any of that stuff, and this is all done until I get weapon engineering. Barrel mods too, damn. Yeah, so I think I've started on all the stuff that I can. Alright. We've just hit that 5-hour mark in the streaming world. So I think this is a great place to call it here. When we come back, we're going to be rolling the die to see where exactly we're going to go next. I'm thinking maybe I'll do this one first, just because Vladimir, if I remember correctly, said he was in the eye, and the eye is just right here. So I think we'll go there, and then maybe we'll go back to where Barrett is, back here, and then after that we'll be open to jumping around and doing some more missions. But like we did in this stream, for those of you guys that were watching me, I did go to a couple different planets that were not a mission, just to like search it and everything. Like that one moon planet I went to where I couldn't find the helium, that was like I couldn't 100% that, but I wanted to 100% that moon only because I think there was a hostile like bunch of ships around it, and then that's how I discovered it. But that was right after I knew I couldn't 100% the one area with the hazardous environment with the aliens that were the sirens and the one of a kind scrapping, I think it was called, one of a kind scrap, something like that. I didn't mean to make that rhyme. But those were the 2 planets that I couldn't 100%, but that took us a lot of time, and I think I'm going to try and hold off on that. So we're purely going to be doing missions from now on, because the main reasons why I couldn't 100% them was because I had to make an outpost with a scanner increase, and you know, like I don't have that. So I mean, the only other thing that I could think of would be something like this to help me out, like with the ship or the science. Like, I don't know, like is it this one? Yeah, it's scanning. More information about ships in space, more specific information, better combat information, a complete list of cargo on ships in space, exotic inorganic resources. I don't know, I feel like that might be a way to help me out with getting it. Because I mean, I only need 1 more level up that I could put in either one of these, and then that way I can actually move down to spacesuit design, not to mention weapon engineering. That could be really good. I get more common organic from them without harming. I can harvest without harming them. Learn additional information about them from the scanner, and allows you to put animal resources at your outpost. Allow some plants to be cultivated at your outpost. So yeah, that's all about outpost stuff, but the only way I can actually get an outpost is if the planet is good enough. And one last thing that I'll check is our crew. Okay, so just because they're on my ship and Samco is a part of a mission, I believe Samco is probably going to become a companion. But as of this very moment, I don't have him companion. Like, I don't have the potential to make him a companion. But that is where we're going to leave off for this one. So when we come back, we're going to be going up into our orbit above New Atlantis to check out the Eye, which is a station. And we're going to talk to Vladimir there. And then I believe after that, I'm probably going to opt and say that I'm going to go check out Barrett again, which is, I mean, he should be on the same planet we left him at with the Argos mining facility. You know what I mean? So we're going to be doing all of that in the next one, and I hope to see you then. Peace.